back to the Talk That Shhh podcast.
I'm sorry. We did not get it right. I didn't even do it the first time. I was looking at all of y'all like.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My shit came on mid-quick.
Yeah, I know. You, bro.
My shit was
when I said welcome back to the Talk That, the Shhh.
Okay, Talk That Shhh. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Talk That Shhh podcast. Have some lovely, beautiful guests with me today. Ladies, introduce yourselves.
I'm Denise. I work at a dealership. If you're looking for a car, come holla at me.
Yeah. I'm Nunu. Nunu, the motherfucking baddest from Big Lex Baddies Collection. Now that's TV. I'm an upcoming makeup artist. So if you need a soft beat, come to me. Period.
My name's Alexis. I shake that ass at night and I stick people with the needle in the morning. I'm a medical technician, guys. Like, don't get it confused. And I'm a stripper at night.
I'm screaming.
Gotta explain it for them.
My name is Cherry. I do YouTube at Pop by Cherry, and then I also am a licensed cosmetologist. And yeah.
But you said you popular.
Well, and I dance too. So.
Yeah.
No, now he's trying to blow my spot. I'm a dancer too.
You said
Pop by Cherry.
Oh, it's Pop by Cherry, so I'm trying to do
I thought it was Pop by Cherry.
No, y'all correct. Right, it's Popped by Cherry.
No, I thought you said Pop.
He's a mod. Oh, no. So I was trying to do a play on
Only
words.
the niggas.
Alright.
Only y'all niggas.
My boy, introduce yourself.
Yo, it's Nick. I don't know what the fuck to say, bro. I done did so much, to be honest.
Nick is a videographer. He's
That's a fact. Cinematographer, videographer, photographer.
What else? Give it to
Yeah.
me.
Give him your background. Give him the resume.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Nick, you said fuck
Okay.
me. Look, I'm
Where I'm taking
to get on the resume.
Nah, but I usually shoot Lolo's podcast, but I'm in front of the camera today.
Yeah.
But
Don't think I'm pussy because I'm bougie. Period. That's it. That's all. Please don't get the looks twisted. Y'all see me? Y'all see them too? Because I know they probably be popping their shit sometimes. Popping shit. Real shit though, I really do feel like a lot of females, not trying to say like, not trying to categorize them like as ghetto, but a lot of females are just not like you.
Yeah.
They go look at you like, oh, who this stuck up bougie big thing shit? I was not
Like, you're not sure.
They have exactly.
Inside
Some chicks will go be like, oh, you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're gorgeous, because they feel bad about themselves.
Or they want to try you up because they feel like they got something to prove.
Yeah.
Because that's all the fights I've ever been in my life have always been, I'm retired now, y'all. But all the fights I've ever been in have always been because I feel like when you're pretty, because you're very pretty, when you're pretty and you walk into a room and you know you're pretty and your confidence, the only people it's ever going to irritate are girls that are insecure. They see that and your confidence makes them feel small.
Yeah.
And it's not that's not a you issue, baby. That's a personal problem.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That ain't got shit to do with
You gotta go talk to the lady.
You gotta talk to the lady.
You have to.
Shit, I need to go talk to the lady, but not about that though.
Not
Right.
Not about that.
I think beauty is intimidating. Like, and
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Even from men.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
you That's a fact.
Like, when you're a beautiful woman, like it's intimidating for men.
Yeah.
Mostly for women though. I feel like men, like we wild ourselves. Like, I'm not a nigga. Fuck, I'm about to go talk.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not all niggas.
I feel like a lot of guys do kind of think like that.
It's a defense mechanism though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, niggas know, like, you look at a girl, you start creating what type of girl she is, the type of nigga she like.
They think they know you all.
I hate that.
And the misconception is, especially when you work nightlife, right? Like, man, we think y'all all like ballers. We think so. We all.
Boy, I swear to God.
We leave our
They think we all only like money.
They
We only
take
like
out
college.
the
We
whole
only
big
like athletes.
stack out their pocket like.
I don't like when niggas flash money.
I don't like when niggas flash money.
Don't
That
flash
shit
money.
turns me off.
Because
That's
when
why I
I
don't like
just
that.
get robbed,
That's
and I
irritating
have
to me as
nothing.
I don't like if you the type of nigga to FaceTime me, put the phone right there and be like this.
Oh my God, that's weird.
I'm thinking of the phone.
I got bros for niggas like that.
I don't like that. I'm the type of niggas that never.
Wait, hold on, wait. What you said?
I got bros for niggas like that. Don't show me that. Because now you're playing. Who the fuck said I want to see that money? You spending it on me?
But I just feel like niggas that do that, they never touch that pad. Right.
First of all,
If you flashing it for a reason, because you ain't never had that in your
flashing.
Exactly.
You don't really have it.
No, time out. That's not always the case for the fact that you guys are girls. You guys work around girls. There's women that flock at them.
That's
So,
true.
so if he's in
But if you want to deal with the peon who go flock at that, do it.
Yeah.
When it comes to a high quality addiction, be like.
I'm telling you, like me and my son dated someone that last night. Like we talking about strippers and lifestyle. Like the common misconception of y'all is like, yo, y'all want the nigga with the bag because now y'all gotta get us there with y'all looks, and if you're not coming here to spend, then don't come at all. So niggas is coming with that mindset because one, if a nigga work for his money or jerk to get his money, however he get it, like he's entitled to that. And nonetheless, niggas gonna feel entitled to y'all bodies and y'all time and so niggas is expecting
And that happens. Like when we're in the club and we're working, niggas will spend thousands of dollars on you. At the end of the night, they will really feel entitled to take you home and fuck that pussy up.
I think
But
a lot
you're
of
not doing
guys,
it.
they can't
I
separate.
feel bad for y'all niggas that go to the club, spend that money, and come home with nothing, cause it's free.
But to have that mentality is wild child.
That's wild child.
My regulars is
Like, oh, I did it. I love her. That's
no, but that's the culture though.
My
Like,
But you know what? I will say,
that's
okay, that's why I feel like there's a difference in between, like, I feel like guys have trouble separating the fact that this is work, and I have a whole personal life outside of work, but also I feel like when it comes to culturally, I will say, this might trigger some, so don't shoot the messenger, but I will say when it comes to, like, for example, I work at a club that's a gentleman's club, so we get a lot of white men, we get a lot of black men, whatever. White men will spend, when I say y'all, thousands, not even a word, 20, 30K on bitches, and they have it. So for them, they're not like, you have to fuck me because I spent this. For them, they're like, I have this, I like you, I'm gonna spend this on you. If we hit it off and cool and you wanna do that, cool, but if you don't, I'm not pressed because I got this.
Yeah.
They're making that type of money where they're not hurting after they spend 10K, so they don't care if they lost 10K.
But now,
They don't see it as a loss.
the
Other niggas that shit today going tomorrow.
scammers, the drug dealers, shit like that. Now this is the new age, the old age, the drug dealers and shit like that. They gonna spend that shit. They gonna make
Yeah, they
that
used to be
back, they don't give a
generous.
fuck. But right now, I'm talking about right
They
now,
go
as
stingy
we
right now.
speak.
Them PPPs right now.
I'm talking about the scammers right now. I'm talking about the drug dealers right now. Y'all come in the club, it's a money war because you want to show the niggas in the other section, oh, you got it. You didn't come here for us. You don't want to see us shake that. You don't care about that. You want to be.
niggas is gay.
They like to show off other bitches. They like to show off other bitches.
You want to be gay.
Nah.
And then you go
Niggas
home.
with new bitches.
Then you go home and now your pockets is hurting.
And then
Why?
you got us
Because you
like
might
the
only
audacity that we
limit.
even
You
want to
spent
piece
your
of that
last
money.
dollar for what?
And then niggas be so mad when dancers like expect you to have something, but niggas don't realize dancing is not my only income. I have something else, so I'm making money. So no, I am not going to be with a broke man. I don't want to be with one. I don't have to be with one, and I'm not young anymore. I can't build with a broke man. I can't, because now I'm gonna have to use all my money to help you. No, why we can't go? Why we can't both use our money to help each other?
What you gonna do for
I
that?
So
don't-
50-50?
No.
Hold on.
Wait, what's 50-50?
Don't fucking play with me.
I don't even talk to men about
I
this.
like the 80-20 baby. I like that. But
You wanna cover the little stuff.
You cover the low stuff.
But I feel like, okay, guys feel like that because if I like men that trick off on me because if I like you, I'm tricking back.
Okay.
So like,
You say women trick better.
No, women.
yeah, we're so powerful. We're so powerful.
It's way more intense.
when we actually like you,
Pay attention to detail.
when we actually like you, because
You can tell me you like something a year
I
ago. I'm like,
haven't
oh yeah,
liked
he said you
everyone.
like that, bitch.
I'm not
I'm
talking
everything. Every conversation we have, I'm like, oh, you like
Yeah, I
that.
got like 30 Nintendo Switches.
every cologne I
It's
see,
not
I'm
PC, it's
buying 20 of them. Smell good for 2 years, babe.
Nah, but what's crazy is I feel like that's just with any partner. Like I feel
Yeah.
depending on the person. Like
Any
when
partner.
I'm in love, no, not any, like boy or girl,
You know
Like,
what?
what I'm
You don't like the broke nigga?
In my
I
past.
used to be in love with bro.
You said you're not young.
This one right here.
You said you're not young no more.
I'm 22.
You're not 22.
Alexis 22.
You're
Nah, she's
not 22.
I swear to God, she's 22.
You're not 22.
Nah,
I
she's
thought you
22.
was 25.
Nah,
You just
no,
like you
Alexis
carry
looks like a
yourself,
child.
you know.
No, I'm 22.
She's a little smaller.
I'm 22.
Nah, the way you just carry yourself, you know.
I could. That's why I asked. 'Cause I'm like, you're not. You said that.
No.
That feels like that.
All right, sounds like no. What I was saying is like when you invest into your when you're in a relationship, like I feel as you put all your money towards your partner more than yourself. Well, I do. Like, I don't know why. Like, when I'm in love and I fuck with somebody heavy, I'm willing to do anything for them, get them anything. But when it comes to myself, I'm like, nah, I can wait. I can hold it.
That's why I see you smile. Like,
I don't know. Like, me, I like
when you really in love.
but I want that to be reciprocated. I feel like,
I feel like when it's only me putting in all the work, it's not. It's not.
I feel like certain men bring that out.
Because if you don't love yourself more than your partner, then like when it's time to break up, you're gonna feel depressed. You're gonna feel you need.
I mean, not even about. Here's the thing, right? It's not even about the breakup factor. It's more so about if you don't love yourself more than your partner's also a person. So they go through trials and tribulations. They change as you know them. They may go through a part of their life where they need guidance, and they don't know that they're treating you off. If you don't love yourself more, you'll never recognize that you're not getting what you need, so that you can't tell that person.
I'm not saying not love yourself, but I'm saying like you gotta.
I wouldn't say love yourself.
When I think about love,
me either.
when I think about love, I think about like the structure of family, how it's supposed to be. Is my idea of love. Like so, like how my siblings in my heart, right? Like anything in the world is like that's my little sister, my little brother. That's my heart. Like so, that's what love is to me. That selfless resilience of like, yo, I care about you more than I care about myself. Like I would give my life up for yours.
But that's sibling though. That's
no. That's how. If you don't feel like that about your partner, I don't feel like.
Yeah, then you're not the right person.
When you're sharing a life with somebody, that is now theirs and yours. Yours is now theirs and theirs is now yours. That's how I feel. It's supposed to be 100% selfless on both ends. As much as a utopia that sounds, that shit is real, bro. Because how I feel about my family, like my mother, my father, some of my friends, that's natural love. Because if you think about it, they don't owe you nothing. Like besides blood, if you don't have a good relationship with them, it's gonna feel the same way if you're in a toxic relationship with somebody. Like I have a great relationship with my siblings and my family.
Not because.
But if I didn't have that, I wouldn't feel that way.
Yeah.
So if you're in love with somebody. If you're in love with somebody, it has to feel like that too. Just because you guys are not blood, that
but you said that you shouldn't feel like we should love ourselves more than them.
I think when he explained it, I understood. The statement, I disagree with.
Like when my siblings,
I understand though.
If I'm hungry and they didn't eat, they're eating before me.
Of course.
That's how I feel about if I'm in love. Like I'm not gonna eat.
You know what I feel like? So I don't know if y'all feel this way
feel.
down south. They always say like I was raised on this. I feel like this is maybe it's a southern thing. I don't know. But women down south, they'll always tell you growing up, a man has to love you more than you love him for it to work. And that's always been what I was raised on. And I agree with that because what you just described is how men that love you more than they love themselves, that's what like one of my exes, I knew this man loved me because what you just described for your siblings is what his actions
that's exactly what.
And I feel like that's the only way a relationship works.
No, that's true. If you're willing to give me your last piece of dollar, I meant to say bread. But whatever. Right or dollar. It don't matter what the fuck it is.
You said any US dollars.
I feel like you don't love me.
So my thing is, are you quantifying that? Because I could agree with the statement, but I think I think the way how I want to phrase it is like it has to feel as if he loves you more than you love him, because then you know how you truly feel about it. Because then it'll never really feel like a battle.
But you know what?
I wouldn't say love. I wouldn't say love. I would say like. Huh?
Women naturally care more.
That's true.
That's my thing.
I mean, but that's why it balances out.
And be like, yo, like, right? If you guys know, when you submit to a man, right, in any form, like, that makes him feel more masculine. If he feels more masculine and he truly likes you, that brings out his feminine side and allows him to really submit to you. So, if a man really feels that way about you, he will act as such.
Exactly.
Like naturally.
It's a trust thing. It's like
men,
trusting enough to
but that's what I'm saying.
He's not out here doing that with 100 girls unless he really cares about, like, if men have sisters, sure, like they'll move like, but like you'll know when a man is truly deeply in love with you because.
Now you will know. You would know. We would know.
Everything he cares about your last breath. And most men, and I believe, and I'm a traditional man, as contrary to all podcasts and social media belief, I'm a traditional man. I do not believe men are allowed to have feelings as much as women. We have to have a level of leadership and discernment to understand that women have louder voices. Their feelings matter a bit more because they are the natural caretakers. That's how I feel. As a man, I don't argue with women. I let women talk and complain all day because I'm still a man at the end of the day. That masculine presence is going to be felt regardless of how she likes it or not.
See, I don't know how I feel about that because honestly, I feel like if I'm in a relationship with somebody and if you don't like something that I'm doing, I want you to speak up. I'm heavy on communication. Anything. I just want you to communicate because you know what? I feel like a lot of men, you guys go through a lot of mental health because you guys don't speak up.
Yeah, you guys don't speak up.
You guys don't speak up. You just said no. You just
guys don't.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking in regards to what? Because like for me personally, it's like before we even get into a relationship, I know what I like. I know what I don't like. And 9 times out of 10, if we talk about for about 3 months before we settle down, I get to see a little bits and pieces of who you are. You don't really get to see anybody in totality, even if you're with them for a lifetime.
I feel like you gotta go through all the seasons, everything with them.
All of that.
Because as you keep going, you learn somebody more and more and more. So how it is in the beginning is never how it's gonna be.
You have to see every emotion.
2 years.
And every emotion.
And on top of that, you gotta realize we're still growing up, we're still changing, we're still figuring our life out. And a lot of that spills into a relationship when you're with somebody.
Yeah, that's true. But I also feel like, honestly, when it comes to relationships, I feel like, because I agree with you, I feel like a lot of times men, and I won't say men in general, I feel like black men specifically don't feel like they have those safe spaces to express themselves. And if I'm in a relationship with you, I want you to feel like I'm your safe space. If you have something going on with you mentally, I want you to feel comfortable enough to tell me because I love you that much where like, this is a judgment-free zone. Like there are no like, this is, you can come as you are, you know?
But I feel like a lot of black men have been judged, so like they don't want to come out and speak because they feel like you're gonna belittle them.
You're gonna call them a bitch, or you're gonna bring us some bullshit.
But not even just mentally though. Like I just personally feel like in general, if you have a problem with what I'm doing, don't hold it in because I'm the type of person. Anything you do, I'm a speak on. I just feel like that's gonna bring the toxicness. Why? Because once we argue, you're gonna be like, oh, but you did this, and I'm gonna be like, nigga, why you now it's hidden secret animosity because you should have just brought that up when it was right there.
Yeah, I feel like it's all about communication.
Like it's really communication.
As black women, I
don't like that. No, I really. That's. I think
we talk about misogyny a lot. We don't talk about the internalized misogyny a lot of black women have, where it's like when men do open up is, you know, they're and not saying that it's anybody sitting here, but when men do open up is, oh, you a bitch, oh, you acting like a pussy, oh, you want to be a female, but it's like
cultural though. That's cultural.
And it's
that's
like
cultural.
you shouldn't.
That
shouldn't be the norm though. Like a man that you love and you're in a relationship with should be able to come to you and tell you how they're feeling, what they're going through, whether you have a solution or not. Someone should be able to.
That's the problem. That's what I wanted to talk about.
A lot of
women don't have that mindset. Also, a lot of women are not fully tapped into their full feminine energy. I wouldn't say femininity, but whatever. Like a lot of women, with my experience, even just where I'm from, like there's a reason. If you look at, and I always say this, right? If you look at where we come from, I'm from Canarsie. There's a culture there. The boys and the men in that community act a certain type of way because women flock at that type of energy. Then men come and mimic and imitate that. I always told niggas, I'm like, yo, a lot of reasons niggas is in prison is because girls created this idea from when we was younger. Everybody wanted the gangster.
The hood niggas.
That's
everybody
thing,
like
that's a maturity thing too.
No,
as you get older,
those type of guys.
Because I'm gonna lie, when I was young, I had a perfectly nice nigga.
There's no sustainability in hood niggas.
I literally left the perfectly nice nigga for a hood nigga, and I ended up with no nigga. And now that I'm older, I don't want the hood nigga.
I've never liked hood niggas, and I feel like because of the way that I look, people always assume that's gonna be my type, which is just not. I like a little bit of everything. I like RC, whatever. Like I really, but I just never gravitated towards hood niggas.
I can
and I feel like you said what?
When I hear you speak, I can tell you like all types of niggas.
Yeah, like you know, people look at me and they don't think I'm because I like to do my makeup. I'm hella tatted. They think, oh, she not educated.
If niggas just trying to guess what kind of nigga you like, and we just trying to come.
They always guess
impress
good
you. I'm putting on the Moncler.
Because look what we see on social media. We see the girls that look like you with the rappers, the ballers.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. So we have a visual representation of what these people should look like.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh shit, that's what I gotta come with because this is what we see. Like the girls look same type of hair, same type of style, whatever. The niggas next to them, they come with a vibe.
I think they have to start like actually talking to girls though because I feel like when it comes to dating, a lot of men they assume what I like and they don't actually talk to me. I remember on TikTok I said something about this and they went viral, it was on blog shit over some dumb shit. But I was basically saying a lot of men they don't come and talk to you and see what you like. They just assume. So like for me, I never gravitated towards hood guys because there's nothing against. I would date a hood guy maybe just for fun, but it wouldn't. There's no sustainability in it for me. There's no security in that. And the more you mature, like for me, I'm 29. So the more you mature, it's like that shit don't excite me. Every nigga in the city wants your head. You playing fucking laser tag with every nigga in the city. I don't want to do that with you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that because one day I want a family. I want kids. I don't want somebody where it's like, you know, we can't even start to have family because as soon as people find out my kid's name, they associate it with you, and now it's all they want all of us.
So that's a different type
you know,
of nigga.
when niggas can't get to the niggas, they always kill that nigga. Because if I were to deal with a hood nigga, I don't want the corner boy. I don't want the runner. I want the but that's just not what I tend to go for because that's not what I'm into.
First of all, when niggas can't get to that,
they always go for the bitch.
They going for the bitch.
Always go for the bitch.
Going for the bitch, and that's why ladies pick your man wisely. But I understand what Cherry's saying though, because a lot of men do that to me too. They look at me and they think, oh, you want the scammer, you want the nigga.
Nah, Alexis, like, talk about. Alexis, I know you, Alexis. Stop. Come on. And we haven't spoken in a while. But Alexis, you had a type for a long time.
She said that.
I did.
I'm telling you, it was evident because she was on Facebook talking her shit, and you know what type of girl.
I think
what
the
type
last
of
guy
thing
though proves that your type has elevated though. Even though he was shitty, fuck him.
But
shitty
your
as
lifestyle,
fuck.
but I feel like your lifestyle elevates too, and you start put like women have way more. Like with men, it's all about looks for us.
I feel like now I'm prioritizing like other things.
Yeah.
So yes, you know, like
And
now when people look at me.
I'm sure you have babies here.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I can tell. So,
I can tell.
That type of judgment is like it comes over time with men.
That's another reason why I'm not
I
with
type
my
never
ex because I can't be with somebody that like, you know, they sit there and they tell you like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna marry you in the future. Like I can't see it right now. Or like I don't know when we're gonna have kids. I don't see that right now. I feel like a man knows from the beginning what he wants to do with you. And if we're 2 years in, this is 2 years in.
I agree.
We're
That's subjective.
2 years in. 2 years.
It don't take 2 years.
They don't take 2 years, but if we're 2 years in and you don't know,
it still don't take 2 years.
Come on, man. You got 23, bro.
I don't get it.
Nigga not gonna know at 23, bro.
What did you say?
Where did he meet you at?
We were best friends at first. So.
Okay.
Oh, that's a little different.
Yeah, that's difficult.
That
So,
means he knows
but
you.
my whole thing
He knows you. It has to respect
my
you.
whole thing is, I feel like, you know, like as time goes, you know.
You threw a pussy on him, right? You was fucking him. I think you're not supposed
They
to
were
fuck
dating.
No, wait. When we were best friends, we were not fucking. We were not those type of best friends, okay? We were not those type of best friends. Now, when we did escalate from the best friends to him fucking up my hole. When we did escalate to that, right? When we did, yes. Okay, we started spending more time together. I had lived with him, like, you know, and this is what I'm saying. You see people change through like so many seasons, and then you realize I don't want to fucking be with you. You're not the one for me. But then also,
like 2 years.
Like I said, what?
You also together for 2 years?
Yeah, we were.
You cheated?
No, I didn't.
He cheated?
Yes, he did.
You stayed after he cheated?
If you see this,
I wouldn't say I stayed. I would say,
He was lingering around.
it's not
Because you know what it is too? It don't be nothing better than sometimes either.
we should leave, but we've been.
But I'm not gonna lie
It don't be
though.
nothing serious out here.
I did meet a man that was very different from him when we did take a little break. I did meet a man that was very different from him, and he did get like everything that I wanted, he had it. Everything that I needed, he would give it. And then like the whole like the kids, the marriage, like all that stuff, like it was already in his head. But keep in mind, he was older. He was an older guy. He was 28. He was older.
He's definitely
so like, you know, like, and then he was also financially stable. So he was at that point in his life when that was what he wanted. But now me, mentally, I was not there yet. Mentally.
Talk about, wait, I got a question. When I hear stuff like that, is you perfect guy, sounds like it. You still have a type. I feel like a lot of times, y'all can meet the best niggas. But if he's not your type,
but at that time when I met him,
this is how women end up settling down and like.
But at that time though, when I met him, like I wasn't focused on that type that I had anymore. Like I was just branching out, like talking to different people, trying to see what what else I liked. And I did like him, but like I said, I wasn't mentally there yet. And then on top of that, I was still stuck on my ex. So I still had in my mind, like you are the perfect nigga for me, but I feel like this nigga that I was with can be you. And
that's what I'm about to say that. Look, because if the new nigga had everything that you're speaking about, but had the tendencies and like the qualities of your old nigga,
bingo.
That would have been the perfect nigga for you because you still have a type. Like me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like nice girls. I don't like quiet girls. I don't like certain things that I don't like. So it's like you could be the most beautiful girl because I'm a looks first person. And then the minute we start diving in, I'm like, nah, you got enough attitude for me.
But you see when he didn't. Okay, well, the nigga ain't have the.
I don't like mean girls. I like assertive girls. Like.
You don't like.
So I wouldn't say you don't like nice girls. You just like girls.
I don't like. I can't stand strong women.
You like girls that stand on that shit.
You want somebody about some.
So you just like
mother is strong.
So you just like strong women.
So you want the women to say you don't like nice girls.
Who wants that mean ass bitch?
No. Like I need.
You like aggression?
You make it seem like you trying to get punched, bro. Like.
Not punch, but like I like. Not even aggression.
So you like a little spice in a girl?
Yeah, like yo. Talk like I don't know, man.
Like she's a
okay, but you see, I am trying to meet a man that's gonna break me out of it. Cause like I done stabbed a nigga. I done stomped on niggas.
Don't incriminate yourself.
I done.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You could cut that.
Don't take my friend to jail. Like he gonna price charge.
Take my friend to jail. Oh my God.
I get his ass.
Don't take my friend to
I get
jail.
his ass. And again like Michael.
Don't say your mother. She didn't mean that.
You gotta have something to your
She doesn't mean it.
What? I hate that.
I can't even.
She doesn't mean it.
Not stop it though.
If y'all paying me the right price, I'll take that nigga down for you.
She doesn't mean it.
Click, click.
I'm gonna be her PR person.
Yeah, you need to.
But no, I want a man that's gonna break me out of that though. Like I don't want to be crazy and
What is your type?
I don't want that.
What is your type of?
Okay, so my type now, like I was saying, I definitely. So I've dated a lot of ugly niggas. I don't want no ugly nigga no more. I want a beautiful man. I want a man when I look at him, he make me feel like I just want to drop to my knees. I want that. Okay. And I like brown skin or dark skin. I don't do light skin niggas. No offense, you guys are nice people. You just not my type. You guys are nice people.
That's wicked. I ain't gonna lie.
But just not my type. Of course, I do want a financially stable man. I do want that because like
Profession though, what would you rather him be?
I don't want any drug dealers, no scammers anymore.
I was
I'm
just
done
trying
with
to see
that.
if it
Depends
has
on the type of scammer though.
No,
I know scammers.
I don't want it. I don't want it
Like a
anymore
Jewish
because
scammer, nigga, though, like
okay, like
scams like a Jew.
like smart.
You want like a tax evasion kind of.
Yeah, like
you know, scammer nigga.
But I want, financially stable nigga. I also, since I've been through like so much toxic stuff, I don't want any kind of toxic man.
I don't believe that.
I don't want it.
I have a hard time believing shit like that.
I don't know why.
Because
I don't want it.
You know another reason why men do a lot of things to y'all because like y'all say one thing, but you're always gonna go back to. We can say we don't like these things, but our bodies and our minds react completely different to it.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to break out of this because I don't want to be in any more toxic situations.
That's who you are. That's who you are.
No, but that's not true.
Asian maturity.
But that's not true because there's a lot of men that knows how to handle an argument.
Yeah.
Like we don't always have to argue, and if we do argue, I want a nigga to tell me like, look, babe, all right, we both wrong. Let's just talk about this. Not the whole yelling and I
don't want to argue. I just want to have each other throwing
We
have to argue.
Like I want an emotionally mature man.
Yeah.
Like I want somebody like.
That can handle your attitude.
Like if I start
there's a difference between handle. I'm sorry to cut you off. There's a difference between handle the attitude. To handle the attitude by being toxic, and to handle the attitude with maturity.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, so I had to go. I
There's a difference. It's a huge difference.
I handle the attitude like,
if you can handle the attitude and be like, you know how niggas love to do the choke shit, put you against the wall. No.
It's none of that.
It's why, so we're gonna talk about this so that you can calm your
Yes,
ass down. That's different.
Like I spoke to a guy.
I don't know if you want to post
I spoke to a guy. He's a German guy.
I want
Hey,
to
so it's like
address
out the
that.
country.
I want to address that comment one time. Like, you see how you just said that?
Wait, what did she say?
About how
Say
men
it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I said there's a difference.
You want a nigga that says what?
I want him to say, hey babe, I see you got an attitude, and because I recognize this is why, we gonna talk this through so you can calm your ass
Who
down.
talks like that though?
No, you don't have to say it verbatim, but that's
I understand that. I'm the type of nigga.
I want
You
a
can't say that though.
like you still being assertive, like we gonna talk this out so you can calm your ass down.
Yeah, that's
Versus
how
being
I move. Right? I be like, you done? You ready to talk now? You not ready? Because I feel like women, you guys need to let it out. Women have to let it out.
Nah, sometimes I gotta let it in. I let it out, nigga. You let it back to my talk. I gotta let it out. Nah, sometimes I have to hold it in. Nah, sometimes I have to hold it in. Like when I'm tight, it's over. I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear what you have to say. So let me hold it in. Let me go in the room. I just need peace and quiet for 2 seconds. Then we can talk about it. Because if I'm talking about it right then and there when I'm crushed.
Of getting that upset.
Bro, it don't even matter.
You get that upset to the point where you feel like you gotta hold
It's
it
more
in.
about how it's handled, not about the situations itself. Like,
Yeah.
because there's a difference between arguing and disagreeing. You can disagree without arguing,
Thank
and
you.
that's the mature thing.
And there's a difference between communication and understanding.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's between hearing and listening. That's the one.
Understand where I'm coming from.
It's a class.
Like, you can hear me, but you might not be listening to what I'm
And
saying.
this is what I'm saying. I
That's
feel
not
like a lot of
No, I
guys,
agree with everything you guys are saying. I'm
they're
saying as
just
a man,
naturally
This might be our best
aggressive.
episode yet.
Nah, it is. I mean,
I feel like a lot of guys in New York, they're just naturally aggressive because when I spoke
That's
to a
true,
guy
that's true.
that lived out the country, he was in Germany. It was a very different.
Yeah.
It was a very different thing for me because everything that I knew, he altered every fucking chemistry in my brain. He altered everything, and I was just like,
Did you like that though?
I did because I was like.
Did you like it because like that's what you want, or do you like it because it was
I
fun?
liked it because
good
it was
question.
different. I didn't see it before, and then I also liked it because I'm like, damn, this is what I wanted, and I
You
felt
have
like
to get
this
used
was
to that.
impossible, but it's not impossible. It's just I feel like we are like just sticking in one environment.
Yeah,
That's
And
We're used to chaos.
we're looking for different results in the same environment. I
Yep.
feel like when you branch out and you meet other people, other places,
Yeah.
it shows you, okay, what I've been asking for is not hard at all.
And it's possible,
Time
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
True, right? Because I speak to girls all the time. I know good enough. Well, I don't. Beautiful woman. I can't do it.
you can't do it.
Yeah,
You can't do it.
if you're from a slow city and like
Oh, you can't do down south bitches?
I can't do it. Like
That's
too
why we don't
much.
like y'all neither.
No, I New York.
Like, I don't like New York niggas.
Look, for me,
I'm gonna
it's
say my
like,
piece next.
nah, because I'm saying that with your situation, I'm looking at it like, yo, like, because even so, what you're asking for is out there and it's in other places. You also have to change
Yeah.
who you are. And a lot of us don't want to do that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not changing this New York aggression.
I'm willing to change the bad parts of myself because I know
That is subjective.
I'm going to be the woman to
But
say.
you
I'm
didn't going to be the woman to say I'm not perfect. What's
I'm
bad
not
about you?
perfect.
I'm going to show you why it's subjective.
I'm not
What's bad?
perfect.
What's bad?
I'm toxic. I'm toxic as fuck.
No, what's toxic? Be
She stabbed
specific.
niggas.
Come on.
Some people, that's what I'm talking. It's subjective. Whatever you think is bad.
So you want to get stabbed?
Right.
I know a nigga that would though. That would like that though. I'm trying to show you that was.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's why.
This is what I'm saying. My type is changing.
No, understood. And that's why I was going back to earlier. Like,
Bro, that
like
doesn't make sense.
letting people be themselves. Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when you with somebody, you have to take them as they are.
But I
Now,
don't want
certain
to
things-
be that part of
You
myself
can grow together
anymore.
though. You don't have to.
Of
The
course.
toxic shit, you don't have to be like,
I
okay,
disagree.
I
don't
see
think
this
so.
as
that
toxic,
shit is
so why would I be
subjective.
like,
I
A
don't-
person
wait,
can change
watch it.
how you are too.
Can I ask you something? What did you say earlier, right? You said when you're with someone, you are what?
Selfless.
You also said that what is mine is yours and what is yours is mine. When you're building a life with somebody and you can join like in that manner, and the only idea is to grow, taking you as you are does not work.
Yeah.
Because as we grow, you need to change.
Gonna
The same
have
way
to.
I-
You have to grow.
Understood, but I'm saying with the specifics of what we might not like, what you might not like about yourself is exactly what I love about you. That's the thing that you're also dealing with men. Like when a man sees you and he's getting to know you, and before you guys even get to grow and change together, that part of you he might actually like.
Bro, but a moral compass is universal. You know when some shit is bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Wait,
You can have an attitude problem.
Bad.
Wait, you have an attitude problem. You have an attitude problem, but that might not be a problem to me.
Wait, but
Give it to anybody else.
But that's fine. But when you go outside, that attitude problem to the rest of the world, where she has to function, she ain't gonna make her money in your bed. She gonna make her money outside.
Exactly.
So that
and I will say why. I want to say something with the attitude problem. Listen, with the attitude problem.
No attitude problem is still a bad bitch. Ugly girl with an attitude problem is a bad bitch. That's how it works.
Wait, but I don't give a fuck about whether you're bad with an attitude problem. I still need you to have some kind of.
Yes,
like,
I understand that.
Somebody else that's like, yo, she's fire. She's allowed to act like that.
So
I work with kids. I work with kids, and I see it all the time. The ugly, annoying kid is annoying. The cute, ugly kid, the cute, annoying kid. She's adorable. He's adorable. Those little girls that walk around like brats all the time, if they're cute enough, people react to them differently. Oh, she's adorable.
But can I just
all right. Like
okay.
Individually, I might feel differently, but I'm going by in places. That's how that works.
But
If that girl loves you, okay, if that girl loves you, she got an attitude problem, whatever. You can't genuinely be like, oh, okay, you don't expect her to grow at all or whatever because there's a time and place for everything. Because you got an attitude problem and y'all go out and she want to argue with niggas all the time.
Exactly.
And then you're the person. You want to let me finish. Niggas try you up 24/7 because you got the bitch back. How do you think she really loves you and she always trying to
I'm saying.
Like that's
but you not expect that girl to grow and be like, hey babe, I know you got an attitude, but at the end of the day, niggas is trying me up because of you all the time. You have to know when to chill the fuck out.
You need to know when to put that shit in park.
Yeah.
We are being older and in certain rooms you cannot.
Every good there's a bad, man. But it doesn't mean that it should actually continue existing.
But that's for your life, though. Like,
here's my thing.
There's a couple that functions like that, and that's how they function.
I'm gonna go back to the analogy of the little kids, right?
We're talking about us.
You wanna go back to the analogy of the little kids, right? You said the little girl that may be bad as fuck, but she's cute. She's allowed to get away with it. You're not a child forever, bro. So when you grow up, and you wait. You're not a child. You have to grow up. So when you become of a big age, right? And now you have to go into those professional settings, and you have to get a job. Your nasty attitude, don't nobody give a fuck about how cute you are.
Bro.
If I can't team build, if you can't lead a team, what happens?
You gonna financially support her when she get fired from every job because she always nasty.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right? I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right? Fuck it. She don't gotta work for nobody. She's creating her own business. She may become a makeup artist, right? Cool. Who the fuck is gonna want to get their makeup done by somebody who don't have no good chemistry, bro?
Nobody's gonna want to get their shit done by you.
That's not how that works.
Bro.
That's exactly how that works. It's a question.
You said women are mad emotional, right? You said women are. Because
you know wrong reviews before?
Bro.
I want to hear what she gotta say.
Bro, I used to go to this lady to get waxed, right? I was late a few times. Okay, it's understandable. You're an entrepreneur, whatever the fuck you do. Okay, I get it. I'm paying the extra late fee, da-da-da. But once you start to have all this energy, animosity, attitude, then you're going out your way to like post like nasty shit about your clients, and then I'm there, literally, and you're rushing the work. You're saying, oh no, I can't take this off because da-da-da. She was an upcoming, at the time. Yeah, esthetician at the time. But my thing is, I stopped going to her because I'm not going to want you to wax my shit and you'll be here rushing, not doing it right. Your attitude is disgusting. I'm not doing that.
Nobody want to do with that.
That's why you
when you're mature to have that attitude.
Regardless of how you feel, because I know you know mad makeup artists. But here's my thing. Here's my thing. Hold on, bro. Bro, here's my thing. Regardless of how you feel, right? You could be a bitch behind closed doors. When you get I will tell you one thing. Look, regardless of how your friends talk to you about their clients, when they get in front of that fucking client, they're gonna be cordial at least.
No, understand. I'm telling you, I understand that part. I'm just saying, I know some of my clients, and I've been told some of them have nasty attitudes or whatever. The most popular is when you're dealing with the masses, once again, going back to the market of insecurity, this idea of how people act is we might not like it. It's way more tolerated when you're doing makeup for somebody who wants to be like you, who looks up to you in your work and stuff like that. I'm telling you, I see that.
No, you could kill the whole experience. You could be like, okay, I want to be like you.
Imagine me
and now they come in there and you're a dick the whole fucking time. They don't want to be like you anymore. Nobody's gonna want to work. It's always there's 8 more NUA bitches they could be like, and not the mean ass.
Okay, can I just bring up one person, and I'm always gonna bring this person up. I've heard the worst reviews of Nicki Minaj ever.
Okay.
Does not mean anybody does not want to get next to her because she has a nasty ass attitude and she cares about herself. Because
there's a handful of people that would not give a fuck about.
But I'm talking a handful compared to the masses.
Crashing because of how she conducts herself.
She's already established.
Because she's humble and she's nice.
Yes. Everything that goes up, that
no
comes
matter
down.
how long you've been in the conduct yourself well.
You have a
everything that goes up, it must come down. Okay, she's established. And she still has.
That shit will bring your career down.
That shit will bring your career down.
When you're established, you can be on what you want, and you can
always do nothing.
She's never gonna lose it all. That's the.
Alright, but it's not about losing it all, bro. Here's my thing, right?
If you lose anything, you already lost.
She's gonna stop.
If you lose anything, you already lost.
Y'all gotta tell me what she's losing.
She's losing deals. She's losing her respect. As soon as you lose anything at all, you lost.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you lose it all. If you lost anything, you already lost. We're not talking about drag. We're talking about the respect.
Yeah, you're always gonna be there. But
your name is not in a relationship, and we started this with relationships. So that's why our relationships not about drag.
If that chooses to go, that's how it's supposed to end. It is what it is. Because even if you could be the best person, it does not guarantee. Because Nicki Minaj is a Sag. I understand how Sages work. Shooting moves
I'm a Sag. I don't like her.
You don't gotta like it. I don't.
You say you understand? I don't know. We not all the same. We not all like that. I don't nothing like that.
No, you're probably one of the few Sages that are very humble. I get that vibe. What are you, December?
Yeah.
What?
December 13th.
Yeah, that's why. Like we're a little.
We gonna listen to what you.
But look,
not
no,
too
like
much
it's like for Nicki, it's a defense mechanism. We also gotta understand, like we don't know these people. That's another thing too. And a lot of our experiences when you are a woman in that type of industry, bro, you're on defense. Cardi B is way more nice and polite because Cardi B, she grew up completely differently. And also,
they both from the hood.
No,
it's either in you or it's not.
Yeah.
I feel like it's either in you or it's not.
I mean, I guess what you're saying.
Cardi B came
in later.
She came in later in the industry when women are allowed to have voices like that, to be carefree naturally themselves. That started when Cardi B came in, followed by the City Girls.
Yeah.
Now y'all able to do it, move however y'all want to be.
But I feel like she also has opened the doors for other girls behind her versus slamming the door. Yeah. You never had to slam the door, and I feel like where people fail is thinking. Your line of thinking where people feel like I'm invincible, I got money, I made it, I'm invincible. That's what's happened to Kanye. He thought he was invincible, so he went and fucked with them Jewish white people, and now he's getting tore the fuck up. You can never feel like you're invincible. Nobody's invincible. If you are human, you are not invincible. You're not.
And as much as you think that, here's my thing, as much as you think that it doesn't affect people,
how you treat people matters.
It does. Yeah. Because looking at the situation, Kanye got bread, but his bread has definitely suffered.
He's no longer a billionaire just based off of the he thought he was invincible.
So it does matter what you do.
Of course, I understand all that, but Kanye is still Kanye. And
so who?
I'm not a fan.
I mean, yes.
Nobody got to work with it.
No conglomerates. Kanye's still
Which fan? White niggas.
Right now. It's the hood niggas. Other than that, niggas still got a hood following. Kanye's not the only person that thinks like that. Yes, he won't be able to make money because why? Nobody has that much money to give him except for these big ass companies. Other than that, he's still good.
Jewish people basically run the music industry. They run a lot of shit.
They run everything. But you're not telling me that little black boy same thing with Kyrie Irving. But that little black boy
attitude matters.
Kyrie Irving on the other end of Kanye. Yes, the fuck I want to get his sneakers if he's standing up for niggas, bro.
No, but you're not a little. Who's your consumer, bro?
Wait, no, but what you just
said.
There's
a difference between a niche of people that fuck with you because that's your niche of people, and between you being fucked with by the masses. Your niche is always gonna fuck with you, but by the masses, you don't piss the masses off, and now no one wants to touch you. They don't want to work with you. They don't want to work with you. He was a man.
Everyone else that is outside.
He piss off a whole community of people.
Everyone else that is
What's the
outside.
masses?
Everybody that don't act like that's never happened.
Everyone that Kanye is
Bro,
There's
not.
companies that done manipulated with
Bro,
the media.
I know
Like, yo,
that,
we
man.
taking his bag away.
Copy.
The
Watch this.
Jewish niggas is not buying Kanye
Watch this,
shit.
right?
They
Watch
just
this.
own the company
Watch
that he
this.
fucking got the contract with.
Watch this.
So his attitude mattered then because now he pissed them off. Now he's fucked.
He's
Attitude matters. Attitude matters. What you gonna say? Who owns it? Who owns it? What you gonna say? Who owns it?
What was Kanye preaching
Can I tell you something? You know what Kanye did at Art
What
Basel? You know what Kanye did at Art Basel?
did he put Art Basel?
He sold jackets for $20, bro.
Okay.
$20. When has Kanye ever sold anything for that? A
And that
jacket?
was recent.
You don't think Kanye after that situation couldn't sell his shit for more?
He couldn't even pay off the price of his
Sell what
house.
for more? He didn't, bro. He couldn't sell anything for more because half of his designs had to be tagged by another. He didn't own shit, bro. Besides Yeezy, he did not own shit. He doesn't own any of the designs of the Yeezys, bro.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. There's technicalities.
You cannot piss off people you
any
want.
Because the money that comes
This
from this shit,
happened
it comes from
because
conglomerates.
His
His attitude.
Bro.
what he said.
Bro, I
don't think Kanye said anything wrong.
Bro.
I don't think he
The
did
thing
anything
is
No,
wrong.
here's my thing.
He just-
Wait, Kanye.
Finish. Aside from when he does the White Lives Matter stuff, sure, that's when I get mad at Kanye. That applies to me and what I have going on. When he comes for the Jewish
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't
No,
know that.
when he does White Lives Matter, when he does Slavery is a Choice, those things bother me.
Of course.
Because those are hot to our fucking lives
like
as
that.
his fucking consumers.
Of course.
When he comes for the Jewish community
I don't care.
that everybody been fucking talking about,
I don't care. That's
I don't give a fuck about that, but the only difference is his attitude mattered because he didn't want to submit to what he was submitting to the whole time.
His attitude mattered because they were in control.
Alright,
I
so can I
get
ask you a
it.
question?
That's my only problem, bro.
But I'm
When
saying,
you were saying he was fat,
but if we're saying
these
attitude
niggas
matters,
fucking
if
suck.
we're saying attitude matters,
And he said that
what did you just say? His attitude mattered because he pissed off the Jewish people. So his
It's shit
attitude
like that,
matters.
bro.
His attitude matters though. The point
In
of
that
marriage.
situation, yes. And if
mean,
we're gonna go back to the
it's
spectrum of
argument.
morale, it doesn't fucking matter. Because his morale was in the right
I feel
place.
like-
If the business
Wait,
aspect was
Mike,
not.
can I
No,
ask you a
it's a
question?
matter.
Incorrect.
This conversation is agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agree or disagree?
Period.
Because we ain't gonna ever get the fucking to toss.
Cause I'm like, yo, I'm not a Kanye fan. I don't feel like Kanye's product. But at the same time, it's like I understand. Like, yo, bro, this nigga is only in trouble because he's only attacking the superior.
So here's my thing.
Understood.
As a
Because if Kanye has a bad, Kanye has a bad attitude towards the black community. He is still as much Kanye West because they control the media.
Because people don't care when people piss off the black community. That's
That's my
exactly
point,
why.
though. It's not Kanye winning.
It is an attitude thing because he pissed off the people that it matters in order to his business.
Wait,
It
incorrect.
doesn't matter because they don't have
Okay,
control.
wait, take a
The
second.
Jewish people have control, so once he pissed them off, you see what they did to him. So his attitude
Take a
matters.
second. Take it back to you real quick because she got a point, right? It is an attitude thing because if you think about it, because us as a black community, we're always on the shitty end of media, it does remain an attitude thing. The only reason why it doesn't seem as bad is because we don't get the publication the same way how other communities do. So if he was a dick to black people, it wouldn't show up on mainstream because guess what?
Mainstream
Everyone wants to be a dick to black
Yeah,
people.
right.
However, what I will say about Kanye's, bro, you are wrong. Because here's the thing. After he did everything he did with the Jewish people, I honestly felt like when he was talking his shit about the Jewish people, I was like, alright, fuck it, I ain't gonna lie. You said some fucked up shit before, bro. I'm gonna give you a chance now. Because now it seems like.
What did he say about the Jewish people?
I said he said some fucked up shit before, not about the Jewish people. I'm talking about when he made the comment about slavery and all that.
That's
Where-
why we
But look,
signed that contract.
well, look, I had hope for him, right? Where it went down the drain was after he said that, you would have thought that, okay, maybe this is Kanye's whole trick of like, now I got where I want to be, I got out of the contract, now I'm about to be back on my shit, like I'm about to tell my people. Like, I for mad long, bro, I thought Kanye was doing all this bullshit about slavery and all that because he wanted to get in a position to then turn the switch on niggas. I was hopeful. After he did that and he got canceled, he's literally been in conversation with some of the worst congressmen
I don't
ever.
know these congressmen, by the way. I don't like.
We know how that does to
What do
you.
you, wait,
No,
I don't.
no, because I've worked for congressmen. and
Wait, bro, here's my thing. Regardless,
that's-
okay,
I know who's not
can I ask you a question?
I
Wait,
worked for Eric Adams too. Like,
Wait, Eric, bro,
we don't
here's my
know. We
thing.
don't know these people.
That is fine. But
Whatever
But we
the
do know
system-
how they
when you
affect us
work-
by what they
when
vote
you
for. We know how they affect
if you
us.
work within any system,
So
right?
can I ask you a question?
Within any system, there is representation for these things of how you should be and how you should act and what you should believe. That's why we have the two sides, the left and the right. Like, so if you wanna,
Do you know who I'm talking about? When
No,
so
but
then why would you even?
because we
why
don't-
would you play devil's advocate?
Because you don't know him, bro.
But I can ask you a question. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, but I'm saying,
So why are you playing devil's
for
advocate?
me, it don't matter who it is. If I
So
don't
if I
know
said
this I don't know Ted Cruz.
What if I said Vladimir Putin?
I don't know him besides what the media tells me about him, bro.
Oh, yeah,
you got
we disagree. We move
no,
forward.
you got fucking you got this probably going to Korea. I can't say that, bro. I cannot say that.
Y'all gonna have to cut out like a whole hour of this.
Actually, it was good.
I can't say that because like no, you got niggas that looked up to fucking Hitler. You had niggas that looked up to certain niggas.
But
like
Hitler committed mass genocide. What? Even if there are niggas who looked up to him, and even if I didn't meet Hitler, there are niggas who actually.
Of course,
there are families.
I understand. I'm just giving you the example of like, yo, you talking about Putin, bro? We know what they tell us, bro.
We know how it affects us.
I also know.
We have to deal with the consequences.
You're right. If Putin was such a good guy, why the fuck is Brittany Griner out there in Russia for so long?
That's politics.
Hey,
even with like Tom Brady and Donald Trump, I didn't know they were the same person. When Donald Trump became president, it was the same thing. All his friends that were Democratic was like, no, I didn't know he was such a piece of shit.
Because we gotta agree to disagree all day.
We gotta go to the next.
I just can't with the politics and shit.
No.
So, did anybody see the interview with
So I see
Leo?
why it can't be a podcast about anything other than what we talk about.
Well, we don't want to get relationships with Putin.